Change onto I-590 South toward New York Route 590 North. Use the right lane to take the exit onto Maplewood Drive.
Closed Saturday. So my great grandfather, he had a sister who died in 1913, and nobody knew about her existence until about a year ago. She would have been like 17 at the time, but the fact is nobody knew that she existed. So, and there's some groundskeepers here, and I don't think we're supposed to be here, so we're gonna quickly find this relative of mine. This is the oldest part of the cemetery, because this was where, well, yeah, this is where the original burials were. The thing is, I don't know where she is. My family has a plot where my great-grandfather's buried, my grandfather, my whole family, aunts, uncles, cousins, they're all buried on the other end of the cemetery. But this particular individual, Fanny, who's not. I don't know why she's buried separately. I think part of it's because she died so early on when my family first moved to this country that they didn't buy the rest of our plots yet. Most of these graves are actually in Yiddish. I don't know if... So she died in 1913 or 1914. So she would be somewhere over here. I used to drive a hearse, and not recreationally, it wasn't like a hobby, it was my job. And one of the issues that I once had was I went down a road like this, which you get into these situations because these are old cemeteries, some of which were actually, back in the day, they obviously didn't have automobiles, so they would have used carriages for the sake of the funeral service. They would have used a carriage. And, well, one of the things that you run into is a hearse will not comfortably fit down a road of this sort. So I have unfortunately been in situations where the hearse would get stuck, and you're not really supposed to have that happen by any stretch of the imagination. My dad has a plot here. I have a plot here. I mean, everybody in my family is either buried here or will be buried here. Which, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, isn't it? Oh man, so this is, okay. So a lot of these synagogues don't even exist anymore. You know, it's crazy, man. I know so many people that are buried here. It's like, I mean, you know, there's a generation upon generations of people who are interred here, which, she was a very nice lady. So this is the new section, which is where I'll be buried, because my family doesn't, our plots are all used up.